young football player grows up dreaming about. And what a matchup this is. Two survivors of the expanded college football playoff grind. Two of the top 4 seeds when it all began. Both sides have been challenged and pushed all year and through the playoff. Now it's time to find out who can take that final step, as we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So Clemson's offense has the football first here today. Well, here we go. The energy in this building is absolutely amazing, Kirk. We are just 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion in college football.
And think about it, as a player, this is really what you dream about. This is what you work towards, having an opportunity to get to the national championship. Both these teams have worked hard. Now they're here. Let's see how it plays out.
The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Short connection to the tight end here. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Tackled all the way down at the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points. And the Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments, because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. The quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it can be pick 6 going the other way.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but then make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Here comes a handoff.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
There are a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
The field goal is good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So Michigan's offense out there for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
They'll try the option play here. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I think expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Breaks loose at the 45. All the way to enemy territory, tackled at the 45.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
So, second down after the incompletion. Ball handed to the running back.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's an out route. The catch made. They make the first down, brought down to the 31. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. Finding space at the 20. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? They'll run it from the gun. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
That's another huge game for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
You get him down to the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback who's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays.
Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
And completion makes it second and short. It's a quarterback keeper. Finding space at the 20. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option, he has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
The pocket breaking down. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who, of course, played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he...
There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring run.
And think about this. This is a national championship. And you're cute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Bringing it out. It's Stewart. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense will make this stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Crucial third down play right here. To throw, it's Davis. And looking for a big play here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. The Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
In college football today, the quarterback's getting rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. It's a shotgun run call.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Important second down play coming up. And the back gets the football. Finds room at the 30. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They tried to get the counterplay to the edge, Kirk. We've seen this defense show their ability to pursue and fly to the football.
Yeah, they sure can, and they did a nice job on this counterplay. A lot of times you'll see those counters go more up into the middle of a defense, but he tried to bounce that to the outside, and that gave you an idea of what kind of speed this defense has. Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying the old counter play here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It's really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. The Tigers will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. They stop him right at the 24.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Tackle made after just a short gain. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's third down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
Pass ball is incomplete, but there is a flag in the play. We'll check that out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to throw. It's Davis. He's looking deep here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for the wide out. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. He'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
It's a short completion of the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Quarterback drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Bennett. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And the Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the punt heads out of bounds and will spot this about the 35. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running back has it on a screen now and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of the defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Looking to pass, it's Davis. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. The Wolverines will line up to kick it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they get him down after the completion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Tigers will kick this away to get the second half going. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And out comes the offense set to take over here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Launching it. He's got it for a big gain. Enough for a first down at the 37.
Well, Chris, you watch a completion like that and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had, 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Kerback and all the great receivers. So this is within their history. It's good that they're leaning on it.
A solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think they're going to run, maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Back to pass. It's Davis. Catch made on the right side. We get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back grabs it on the screen. Finding space at the 20. To make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call in this screen play.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
And the Wolverines looking to cash in this red zone trip.
3:25.
Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Across midfield. Now the 40. Past the 20. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Clemson. And the defense adds 6 in the interception return. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6. Potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And it's Field, the returner, trying to create good field position here. Oh, and he's got some space here. Gets some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. Lining up to try the extra point. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. First down, looking to throw the ball. They bring the heat and get him behind the line.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On the run, he'll let it go. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge jump play. And the Tigers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Dropping back. It's Sellers. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Quick throw over the middle. And it's complete downfield. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then he can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Quarterback escapes the pocket. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And the completion made. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. And here we go. It all comes down to this. Everything to play for. One quarter to decide who will win the national championship. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Quarterback leaves the pocket. On the move now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. And out comes the field goal unit. He connected with his first attempt. This one is from 37 yards out. And that one's straight down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Handoff here from the shotgun. Moves the ball out across the 30. And that's good for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's play action. He's running out of time here. Makes the grab. It's Stewart. He's found some room at the 45. Both out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low padded support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. The Wolverines looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. After second effort, he's brought down, but it's past the marker.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Off the RPO, caught to the right. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Defense is coming after him. The pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. And they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. On first and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. The pass rush closing in.
Chris, on this play, he has nobody open. It's better than taking a sack. He doesn't get intentional grounding because where he threw it, there was an intended receiver. I think there's no harm, no foul here.
Quick throw to his receiver. And he's got his man open downfield. A big play moves the ball across midfield to the opponent's 43. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. He's going for a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game. But they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Looking to throw again. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, they had to have the score, but now, Kirk, the national championship on the line. They got to get the ball back and score again.
You love to see the fight in this team. They're not giving up. They know what's at stake. They're trying to win this national championship, and with that score, they've got a shot. But now, really, it comes down to catching a break on the onside kick. The ball has to bounce right, and somehow you've got to recover it to give yourself a shot.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a 3-point game in the fourth quarter. Interesting to see how aggressive they get with play calling. He'll toss it to the back. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Tackle, but not before picking up big yards and a first down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. First and goal. A late touchdown here would just about secure the victory. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Back to pass. It's Sellers. On the run here, lets it go. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught on the outside. It's Moore. He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. First down here for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Bennett. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock. Crucial third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he's got some open field ahead. Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball. They're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught near the goal line. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Wolverines. An extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. And that pass rush has trapped him into sack. The offense will spend a timeout here. 25 seconds on the clock. Tough spot here. Second and long from their 19. Dropping back. It's Sellers. Bringing pressure. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. Well, that series did not work out the way the offense had hoped. It's a quick 3-and-out, and now they're in punt formation from inside their own 20. Looking to flip the field here. Running it back, it's Stewart. The return man is brought down, and that should do it. We have a national champion. Well, the coaches kind of expected to be this kind of game. An offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Michigan Wolverines.